Sunderland remain unbeaten at home following a 1-1 draw against Everton at the Stadium of Light. But an air of frustration was left lingering on Wearside for both sides as they missed opportunities that could have seen them walk away with all 3 points on a windy evening at the Stadium of Light. Everton came flying out of the traps and looked dangerous with every attack in the opening exchanges, and their goal, when it came, was certainly not undeserved. If anything, they should have been further ahead by the 13th-minute mark, but a missed chance from Tierno Barry turned the game completely on its head. Suddenly, it was Sunderland who looked to press forward and threaten, and when the half-time whistle came, it was much to the Black Cats' annoyance as they had yet to draw level. But they did not have to wait long though, as their captain Granit Xhaka powered home the equaliser seconds after the break. Sunderland remained on top and always looked the more likely to win following that, but they never quite got close enough to finding the back of the net again, meaning that the points were shared. With that being said, let's go back through the match to see how Sunderland and Everton ended the occasion with honours even. Sunderland struggled to cope with Everton's intensity during the opening part of the match, and the Toffees went ahead with 15 minutes played during the fixture when Iliman Ndiaye dribbled past several Sunderland players before finding the back of the net past Robin Roofs. A short while later, it should have been 2. Jack Grealish picked out Tierno Barry at the back post, but his point-blank shot went over the bar. This gave Sunderland encouragement, and it was they who ended the first half on top. And then just seconds into the second period, Granit Xhaka's deflected shot off James Tarkowski took the ball in off the crossbar. The Black Cats then pushed for a winner, but it would not come, with Régis Le Bris revealing what he said at half-time.
I think my feeling was okay and well connected with the video analyst, which always wants to combine our different views. And after the review of different clips, we were totally aligned. So it was just a question of quality, and we turned the game. And if we kept doing what we did after the last part of the first half, it was obvious that we could score.
Régis, in a game like that, how important are your leaders? Because, of course, you fell behind quite early on, but you've got Granit on the pitch, but you've also got the likes of Luke O'Nien on the bench, and just having that sort of feel in the dressing room at half-time, how important was that to help with your second half?
I think it's important about the emotional level, because we were probably a bit excited at times, and when we have this kind of players really stable, they help to keep the balance. So in this way, they were important, yeah.
I think after 30 minutes, I'd have been disappointed if I was only going home with a point. I think after 90, I was quite pleased to have a point. Look, we played well, and I think the miss we had from Barry took the wind out of our sails to make us 2-0. I think after that, I think they just started to get a bit of strength from us missing the chance, I think. But we'd played well enough in the first 20-30 minutes, but we didn't play well at all in the second half. We're so poor. But I think you need to give Sunderland a wee bit of credit. They looked as if maybe the manager rocketed them a bit at half time, and they came out the traps a bit more in the second half, put us under a bit more pressure. But the bigger thing is they gained a goal after, 30 seconds or something after the start. And let's be fair, the shot wasn't going to beat the goalkeeper. It wasn't, so we were a bit unlucky about the deflection.
Régis Le Bris was keen to praise Granit Xhaka and the other leaders in his matchday squad, whether they were on the pitch or off it, given that they were able to maintain the team's composure in difficult moments during this game. Ultimately, that earned them a point, but crucially, they did not lose, which they easily could have done, given Everton's fast start to the match. That passion and character has been a theme throughout this season so far for Sunderland, and it is showing no sign of disappearing. Everton, as David Moyes made clear, could also have left here victorious, but in the end they were happy to settle for the point that they got, given the way that Sunderland were able to capture the momentum of the match. Not another win for Sunderland then, but the positivity at the Stadium of Light remains very evident indeed.